Hola, hola, familia de Facebook. Feliz miércoles. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon to some of you, and welcome to Manny's Paper Fun. Bienvenidos. Good afternoon and good evening. All right, I made something really nice today. Well, I haven't made it yet. I prepped it, but it is, it's unique. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. So just like always, everybody, please share this live video to your friends and family. It helps me grow each and every single day. So make sure you get on here and share it. It's as simple as that. It's like a tap of a button. Susan, hola, how are you? I'm going to share my video really quick. And we'll see if you all like what I did. Nara, buenas noches. Hola, hola. How are you? All right, so here we go. Manny, where are you? Uncle Manny, here you are. All right, so I didn't have a chance to work with the cross that we did earlier, but it turned out absolutely beautiful. So I already covered the back of it. You see, the back of my cross is covered already. So that's done. I added the B7000 to it right here. So that way it is a little bit more stabilized. So our cross is done. I love how it came out. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with it or what to do to it just yet. But it's ready. It's ready for a project, you know. Linda, hola, how are you? Ms. Lou Ann, Isabel, Ms. Natalie, and Mari. All right, so look. There's a lot of things that you can do with the air clay, okay? So for instance, today, after I got off the video from earlier with you guys, because we did our cross, I'm gonna just pretty much just show you that this can be done with the air clay, but we're gonna make an air dry clay rosary. So we're gonna make a rosary using the clay. So it's really simple. All you gotta do, obviously, look at that. You're going to make your little balls. You're going to make the little balls with your air dry clay. Mine are already spray painted gold. All right. So, I did make sure that I got all of my beads right here. Oh, so look at that. So they are on a little, wire stem. That way they keep their, the hole inside, because we do have to thread them, okay? So they're just little air dry clay little balls, and this is all you do. This is what you're going to use. All you're gonna do, very self-explanatory. I am working on a blog on it. So all you're gonna do is grab your clay and make your little balls. That's what you're gonna do. Melissa, how are that doing today? So this is what I did, okay? So I did all of my little balls. You can use beads if you really wanted to, but I know a lot of you got their air dry clay, and we're gonna be giving away some on Saturday after our live sale. So this is what you're gonna do, okay? You're gonna make your little ball, and you're going to place it and leave it for at least an hour, okay? Leave it for at least an hour. Let it out in the air, let it air dry. And what I did, I went and looked at a picture of how many little beads the rosary has, okay? So, if you want to do it just exactly like one is, then you go and do it. If you just want to kind of make like a little representation of it, then by all means, then do it, okay? But I always like mine to be very precise, especially when it's something like this, okay? So you're gonna grab all of your little balls, make more and more and more and more and more. Let them air dry for at least an hour. The reason I say an hour is because you do want to make a hole, okay? You do want to make a hole, because I'm gonna be using wire kind of. Hold on, let me close this real quick, because if I don't close it, it'll dry on me. So you're gonna use some of these. I believe this is some type of bead string wire, like this. It's just like if you're making little bracelets, I believe that's what, or like fishing wire will work as well. Fishing wire will work if you don't have this. And the way that I made my holes, once this is all dried for like at least an hour, I use one of these needles. These are crocheting needles? Yarn needle, I'm sorry. Yarn needles. And you get like 4 of this in the pack, but I grabbed the skinniest one. All you're gonna need is one of these. And then once your little ball is dry, then you're going to make a hole on each little air dry little ball. Back to back, back to back. Once you put the needle inside the little ball, make sure you twist it around so that you open up the hole, okay? And then obviously I spray painted mine, so that's why they're here. They're on this. So once you get it out, then you already have the little circle, the little hole inside of it. So it's like you're creating a bead, you know? But I wanted to do it because we have clay, a lot of clay, and I wanted to make something nice, okay? Took my shower, nighttime meds, and now you're in bed, says Renee. Very good. All right, so, and we're gonna be using the Totally Dazzled crosses. So I have the link pinned in the title of the video. These little mystery bundle bags, they're $19.95. They're on sale right now. They were $29.99, I believe. So they're back on $19.95. So if you want to get yourself some crosses, this is the time to do it. The link is pinned in the title of the video. I've made them with beads before, Susan. I've made them with beads before. But air dry clay was just something that you could do. That if you got the bag, then if you have plenty of time in your hands, then do it. You know, it's fun. All right, so I noticed that the rosaries they have like 4 larger beads, and then you got like 10 in each, and then so there's like 5 large beads. Okay, so I have these right here made separately, and then all of these I try to make them as the same size as I could. Okay, so these are just spray painted gold. You could do it any color that you want. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna just grab obviously our little bead string wire. I don't know where this came from. I've had it for a long time, but I'm sure you could get it at the craft store. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna start with I believe it's the large one. Okay. Making them is more personal. Yes, so we're gonna take these out. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with this large one. Okay. This is the one that's going to lead down to the little hanging where the cross is, okay? I'm going to put this right here. I let mine dry, so I'm going to make a little hole down here at the bottom. That way it doesn't fall off, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. That way none of my air clay beads fall off. And then once this is done, my message mirror makeover. Yay, very good, Miss Vicky. I'm glad. So I'm just making a hole that way the bead could stay there, okay? And then I'm not going to, we're going to kind of just eyeball it and see if that's going to be enough. It's better to have extra wire than be missing wire, okay? We're going to just eyeball it. Manny, just eyeball this. We're going to just do this, okay? And then we're going to just pretty much start doing 10 beads, okay? So these are our larger ones over here. Hola Barbara, how are you? So these are our larger ones, and then these would be like our 10. So we need 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just think it's creative. It really is very creative. Dice Jackie, great idea. I just think it's creative. And like I said, if you purchased the clay, then here is another idea that you could use this for. Hola Della. And then all you're going to do is pretty much just thread them. That's all you're doing. I mean, you know, you cannot mess this up. Now, I would probably suggest for you guys to let it dry for at least 2 hours. I'm very impatient. So I let mine dry for an hour. They're not fully dried because I can feel it as I'm threading the wire. But that's just because I'm not patient. So that's okay. We have this. And then we have 2. But do you see how it's looking? Do you see how it's looking? You would probably think that they're wooden beads, but they're not. You know, they're not. It's clay. So here's another project that you could do if you purchase them. The clay. I think it's a great idea. So make sure you guys share this live video, like always. Please do that for me. It helps out a lot. It really does. So, and I know you guys do. All right, so here we go. Look at that. Look how easy this is. Look how easy this is. And when we're done with it, we're going to have a one-of-a-kind rosary made out of air dry clay. Hey, Janie, hola, how are you? Good to see you. Good evening. All right, here we go. Now, I don't want to just leave mine like this solid gold. We're probably going to add a little glitter. That way, the glitter can match the shininess of the, look at that, see that? It matches the shininess of our cross that we're going to put. So, I'm going to continue. And using the yarn needle, it really does help you put that hole in, you know, that hole in here. And then it just makes this very, very easy. So, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We already have 10. And then we have the larger one, so we need to put a larger one. DIY Angel Crabs, good evening. Hola, and Raymond from the Evercrafter, how are you? We're probably not going to have enough string barnacles, but it's okay, we have a lot of that. And then we need 10 more of these. So we have 1, 2, we have 4. We're not going to have enough string. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm taking them all little by little. That way I don't mess them up. Hola Sheila, how are you? Bienvenida. And Rose Jackson, thank you, Susan, for sharing to everybody. I appreciate that. All right. There you go. So I think this is a fun idea. Esther, hola. Mary Martin, hola. Here we go. I really thought, I think I have a feeling we're going to have enough string. I hope so. So we have 3. And then 4. So I'm making this for you guys on a blog. That way you guys, like I said, if you were some of the ones that purchased the air dry clay, then here's another idea that you could do. You know, if you find yourself at home, you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, Manny just made a rosary out of air dry clay. What? Air dry clay? Let's see what this is all about. Belinda, how are you? And Rose, hola. I decided to do mine gold again because I'm gonna be using one of those totally dazzled crosses. So I wanted mine to match. So that's why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it gold like this. Okay. All right, you can do it silver. Hola, Michelle. Hola, hola. How are you? All right, here we go. We got this 2 right here. And then we have 2 more, and then we're going to add a longer bead. A larger air dry bead. You have that, and then we're going to go to the next one, okay? I have a bucket of air dry clay. There you go, Susan. I'm sure you could do it. Hey, Rose, thank you for sharing. Thank you. And leaving your like. I appreciate you. So we need 10 more of these, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 right here. And then we're going to continue. Hola, Michelle Curry, dice Esther. How much, I don't know how much snow we got, Jackie. I really don't know. After I came back from wherever I was going, I didn't go out again anymore. So I have no clue. All I remember is that I saw a little bit of sun peeking through. So all of that is gone. However many snow we got, however much snow we got, it's gone. The sun came out, but it is cold. It is cold. Thank you, Mary. Hola, Darla. How are you? All right, so Darla, we're making a rosary using air dry clay. So I rolled up all my little balls right here, to make them look like beads. So that's what we're doing right now. All right, so we have this. I have a feeling we're gonna have enough wires, so I was freaking out a little bit. Scott McQueen, hola, what's up, brother? How was supper? We haven't ate. We eat late, Susan. It's impossible for me to eat early. If I eat early, then I get lazy. So we just eat right after we're done with my show. If it's a late show, whatever. So we'll be eating in a little bit. I have no idea what we're eating. I never know. All right, so that's that, and then it's time for another one, for a larger one. And then we gotta put 2 more. But look at it. See that? Look at that. And you would think it's wood. You would think it's wood, but it's not. It's all, rolled up in little balls. So I did that. These little balls were rolled up one by one. So that's what makes it unique, that you made it, instead of just grabbing a bead and doing it. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 right here. We need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Now, this may be for another project, or I may just combine it with my cross that we did earlier. If you missed my video from earlier on, then you need to go watch it. You just finished dinner, Miss Vicky. Thank you, Jackie. I made a huge pot of... Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I am having Chinese food. Oh, I love my Chinese food. Oh, you guys want to see my roses from yesterday? Look at all of my roses from yesterday. These were those roses that I made with the crepe paper. This is the roses that I made with my crepe paper. Look how beautiful they look. So we have these are not done yet. I forgot to put the tape on it. But this one also, I believe these 2 are not done just yet because I don't have the tape on it. But all of the other ones are done. So we have like the dusty pink, a little bit of a burgundy, like more of a darker shade of pink. So they turned out really pretty. So you just gotta keep practicing and practicing and practicing. And I need to do a blog for you guys. If you guys like these roses, they really are easy to do. They really are easy to do these. I promise you. If I can make them, you can make them. The spray painted one, very pretty. Which one? I didn't spray paint them, Jackie. They're all just they're normal. They're all normal. But these are very pretty. And I told you that yesterday. The crepe paper. I think that's how you say it correctly. It was only $16. And you get a lot of pretty colors. So if I can do it, you guys could do it. I did not. I forgot, Rose. Susan, I forgot to spray paint it. I think it's in... You know what I did? I grabbed it and I undid it and then I redid it again, Susan. That's what happened. So the one that I said I was going to go and spray paint, I did not spray paint it. I redid it and made it even prettier. Oh no, Jackie, they're not spray painted. Thank you, Rose. Brenda, do you like them? They're pretty, aren't they? So... I like it's just another material that you guys can use. So we're almost pretty much there with our rosary, and then we're gonna add glitter. Not so much of a big project, but it definitely is creative. I can tell you that. All right, so you could leave it just plain white if you so want to. All right, so it looks like this is going to be quite a big one. I have a feeling it's gonna stop like right here. Well, I thought that not so much big, but. And it's really light. It is really light. It's like, it's so hard to explain how it feels. Are all those beads? Yes, Miss Vicky. All of them are air dry clay. I rolled them all of them one by one. So that's why they don't look perfect. Perfect shape, because each little ball is different. Each little ball is different. So these were the little, the wire stems from the roses. They serve their purpose in a different way. All right, so let's finish this rosary and then we can add a little bit of glitter. And then we got to make sure that it's all nicely and tied up. I'm being inspired to make a rosary. I hope you make one, Susan. I hope you make one. If you have the air dry clay, then you can definitely make it. The roses are beautiful, Miss Vicky. I love the roses. Thank you. All right, so we got that. We're going to have enough. You're going to have enough of this. Enough of this string. I just needed to make sure I had enough. That way we're not short, you know. All right, here we go. And then this is the little last one. Now this last one obviously has to be connected to the big one. So the whole thing has to end like this. Okay, so the big one should be at the bottom. And then you would actually hang where you we're gonna make another hole where you hang the other part of the rosary with the thing, you know. All right, so here we go. You're gonna make that little hole. All right. The knot, not hole, the knot. Hey, Eli, hola, how are you, brother? Bienvenido. Thank you, Jackie. I like it. It may not be perfect, but I love it, Jackie. All right, I need to get the knot as close as I can to this bead right here. Now you gotta be gentle with them. Like I said, I didn't let mine fully dry. I probably, how many hours did I say? I would probably recommend them to I would probably leave them 2 hours, honestly. I would probably leave them 2 hours to dry, to fully dry. Mine are still kind of, they're not soft, you know, but they are, I can still feel like they're a little bit tender. That's the word that I'm looking for. All right, I need this right here. And then I'm going to try my hardest to bring that down here. This should be fine. And then we'll just make another one just to secure it. What did you use for the holes? I used a yarn needle, Miss Darla. I used a yarn needle to make the hole. And then once I spray painted them, I just put them on that, these floral stem wires. That's what I used those. That's what I put them all in there and then I spray painted them. Thank you, Eli. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. All right, so now that this is done, we're going to just chop this off a little bit, okay? And then we have to make that knot right here. We have to make that knot right here, like right there. And then this is how we're going to connect them. Just like this. Okay? This is how you're going to connect them. Now, this is the beauty when it's a handmade item. When it's a handmade item, that it's never going to be perfect. All right, so now that that's done, we're going to chop these little pieces off. And that. So what I'm also going to do because I made knots right here, what I'm going to do, and I don't want my knots to undo, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab, and this is like a good tip for if you ever make knots that are very, very small. I'm going to grab the my B7000. Good evening, Miss Diane. My B7000, and I'm going to put a little bit of that where my knot is. That way, it just pretty much glues it all together, you know, and it doesn't undo. You can use hot glue if you want, but I'm going to use the B7000. And I'm just applying it to where I made the holes. I mean, where I did the knots. So once this is dried, then it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so now we are going to just see. This is where like like this would hang, which is this right here. So this is where this would hang right here. All right, so obviously we're gonna have to, how are we gonna do this, Manny? Oh, I think I got it. I think I need to make a bigger hole on this one out. So that way I can thread, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I didn't think about that. So we're gonna make a hole, okay? On this larger ball. And this is basically gonna go through it. Just like that. See, it's gonna go through it. And we're gonna kind of just wiggle it around. Wiggle it around. Just like this. And then you would just thread this through it. See, this one needs to have the hole a little bit bigger. I didn't use the threading needle for this one, you know? Yes, but just repair it. Just repair it. All right. Going to do this real quick. And this should go through now. This should go through. There we go. And then, now your rosary should be completed. Just like that. So now we need to make a little knot up here. Look how fun. You see that? You see that? That's how you would do it. And it's handmade. But it will take you a little bit of time to roll the little balls on it. It will, I promise you. And it is going to be a process because it is clay. And then you're going to have to let them dry for at least, I'm going to probably tell you guys, at least 2 hours. That way your clay is not, it's not too soft. You know, you do want it a little bit hard when you make the holes. That way it doesn't get soggy on you. And the good thing about this is that it's like wire. It's clear wire, so you're not going to see a lot versus if you had like a different type of thread, you know? All right, so we're gonna do this. Bring it down very slowly. Very slowly. Like this. And then we're going to, thank you, Barbara. We're gonna do the same thing with the knot. We're going to add a little bit of, you can't see it. Let's do this one, hold on. I'm probably making it seem like a lot difficult than it is. It really should not be difficult. There we go. It really should not be difficult. It's really quite simple. So now you would just add your, you would just add a little bit of that glue right here. That way it doesn't fall on you. So you have it, look at that. So now all we're gonna do, what I want to do to it, I want to add a little bit of glitter because our cross has, you know, it's very shiny, you know, it's very shiny. So we're going to just add a little bit of the Mod Podge just to like the front, okay? So just like to like the front. And then we're gonna just throw a little bit of glitter on it, okay? You need a lot of patience, Miss Barbara. You do need a lot of patience. This blows my mind, you guys. Thank you, Amy. It's for you to get inspired, you know? It's for you to get inspired. All right, so here we go. So we're going to carry out this, like the shininess of the cross all around our rosary. Our wooden beads, but they're not wooden beads. And we're gonna just put a little bit of Mod Podge on it. And like over the beads, like poquito, just a little bit. You know this is going to dry clear, right? You all know that, right? So we're gonna just do that, just like this, and then we're going to sprinkle in the Now what you could also do here on the larger bead, you could probably put like I'm just gonna use this as an example. You could put one of these larger ones in here, just to carry out like on the larger beads. That way you could carry out the, like the bling here. You could carry it out through here. I don't have anything smaller than this that I could use that are all the same. I really don't. Otherwise, I would probably use that. But we're going to just put a little bit of that glitter in here. And it's not, I'm not covering the entire bead. Hola, Maria. Hola, hola. I'm not covering the entire bead. I'm just pretty much just rubbing it on top of it. Just like this. And then we're going to just do the glitter on it, okay? Very nice as always. Thank you, Lorian. How are you? We're going to do that. And these things are probably going to move on me, but it's okay. So we're going to just drop a little bit of the glitter. Just a little bit. Right over the bead. Our bead. I keep calling them beads. They're not beads. Our little... Where we put the glitter. And it's going to just, again, give it that extra little sparkle that you really need. Remember that the Mod Podge will dry clear, you know? Iridescent glitter. I don't have any gold iridescent glitter. I don't have that type of gold, but we do have this gold that we've been using here for other projects. But the only iridescent glitter that I have is silver. And I don't like it. I didn't like it on this one, for this project. See, the beads are probably going to move once you move it around. Look, I want to see how this is going to turn out. Thank you, Maria, for sharing. So you can't see, because it's still wet, you can't really see it, but it is going to have a little bit of shimmer to it, okay? It is, I promise you, it does have it. So let's just keep applying it. You won't be able to see it through the camera for sure, I can tell you that. It just gets better and better. Thank you, Susan. You're so sweet. All right, so we're just adding it, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and make it all nice and perfect because, can you imagine? If that's the case, then we would have just glittered the entire thing, right? So this is just kind of like that extra shimmer that you need. That's really what it is. So is that regular gold? This is the spray paint gold, Miss Darla, that I use. You know, like the ones that I do to spray my like my gold. This is what this is. It's not acrylic paint. This is just spray paint. Spray paint gold. That's what this is. It would take you a long time if you would sit there and painted it, you know, by hand. It really would take you longer than what it should take you. But the glitter pretty much for me is very, very optional. I didn't have to have the glitter. I wanted to. The piece by itself without the glitter would have been perfect. I just wanted to add. Can you soak the beads with tea with a tea bag? What do you mean? Well, these are not beads, Barbara. This is the air dry clay. This is air dry clay. This is what this is. It's going to dry a little bit hard, you know. So it's not. I mean, but if you do use beads, I'm sure you can. But I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Can you soak the tea bag? I don't know what you guys are talking about. The tea bag, what does it do? This is Miss Amy. I don't know. I'm curious to see. So I'm curious to know. That's what I'm trying to say. To know what the tea bag is. So that's all we were doing to it. But overall, it turned out really good. So I do see the shimmer that I wanted to add. Now this is still a little bit, it's still a little bit dry. I mean, it's still a little bit wet. So we're gonna hold it like this, okay? It's still a little bit wet from the glitter. But, oh, the tea bag stain. But can you see a little bit of that glitter in there? I think you can. I think you can see a little bit of the glitter. It's there a little bit, but it's creative. It's very creative, you know? you can make yourself an air dry clay rosary out of clay. Not wooden beads, but out of clay. So you just gotta sit there. You just gotta sit there and roll up your little balls. And oh, for staining, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. You could if you had oh, you mean these? You mean these? I don't know. I'm sure you probably could stain them. I'm sure you can. If the beads were white clay, the tea soak one would make them tan. It probably would. Yes, it probably would be. But if you there's air dry clay that's different colors already, so you could do it. You could just roll them up with that specific color. But I'm sure you could probably stain it. Yeah, I have no doubt about it. But all you need is your clay. All you need is to roll up your little air dry clay bead, and then all you got to do is poke a hole. You can see it, Maria. You can poke a hole with a yarn needle just to open it up, but you do got to let it dry at least for maybe 2 hours. Let all your little balls done. Set them off to the side. I would probably put them outside on a good day, let her air dry, and then come back with the needle and just lightly hold it and then just poke it through. If you have anything thinner like this, like a piece of wire, probably you could put it in there, and then you could kind of sort of make the hole a little bit bigger. That way, it's easier for you whenever you're inserting the wire. It goes in quicker. Mine were not fully dry. I'm not very patient, so mine set for only 1 hour. And then I came here and started poking away. But you can dip the beads in paint. You can, or you could spray paint them too. But you can spray paint the beads as well. You know me, I like to take the easy route. But you can spray paint them. You can do that the tea bag technique for sure. And you could do it. But overall, it's a nice project. I'm not sure if I want to do this separately or if we're going to probably end up connecting it with this. And making it, oh, that looks so nice, doesn't it? Or we'll probably just end up connecting it with this piece and then just like make something else. I'm not sure just yet, but we made these 2 projects today. So if you missed this video, you gotta go and see how we made this cross. You gotta go see how we made this cross. And then I'm working on a blog for this. This is really self-explanatory. But they're both great pieces, and they were both handmade today. How fun! How fun! Our Easter is coming. Our Easter is coming, Matt. Our Easter is coming. So, I hope you get inspired. I hope I was able to inspire someone today to create something unique. We did 2 projects from beginning to end. Well, this one did. This one did take a little bit of rest and put it off to the side, but they're both great projects. This is how my Easter will go. If you're brand new to me, this is my Easter. We will have a couple of random bunnies running around. We will. We'll have a couple of random eggs making appearance, but this is what Easter is with Manny's Paper Fun. So get ready for it. Get ready, Barbara. Thank you, Miss Susan. Now it is time. I wanted to show you something else. What was it that I was going to show you? I found my eggs. I don't know if that I don't know if that matters. I found my eggs that I was looking for. Randomly found them. The cross. Thank you. Painting potatoes. Thank you. Exactly. Paint potatoes for your eggs. There you go. That's a good idea, Amy. I think I already showed you my roses. Oh, this is what I was gonna show you. I haven't opened it. Okay, here, let me take this off because it still has a little bit of glitter on it and I don't want it to stain it. So we're gonna put this off to the side. I bought this piece because it reminded me of a church. Gracias, Michelle. It reminded me of church glass. Church glass. I think those are the only, exactly. I think those are the only eggs we're gonna, you can make your own eggs too. You can make your own eggs too. to it. Look, I bought this from Amazon. And the reason I haven't opened it, I wanted to open it with you guys. It is a static cling window film. Thank you, Esther. It's supposed to be like a stained glass kind of look. And the reason I purchased it was because it would look great for projects in lights, you know? Look at this. My thumb hurts. Remember I told you that I injured my thumb? Eggs. I know. We don't eat a lot of eggs. We really don't. So, I mean, to be honest, there's still like half a dozen eggs in the fridge that I rarely touch. Like, honestly. All right, so we got this one right here. Where is it? I don't want to damage it. This would be my first time working with this. Okay. Hold on. It's a film. But you put this on your Hola Alicia. You put this on your windows, like on your windows. And you can make them like this. Look. This is what this is. So doesn't this look like a church window right here? So this is what this film is. So can you imagine this with lights? Can you imagine this with lights? So this is what I just got today. I eat 2 eggs every day, Maria. Well, get yourself some chicken. So you can have some huevos and you can sell them to the neighborhood. So this is what I got right here. You see that? Looks like stained glass. Looks like stained glass. So obviously this is good for Easter when we start doing our Easters and stuff like that. So I'm excited to use it. I don't know how I'm going to use it just yet, but I just got it today. You could put this in your windows at home too. This is for your windows at home actually, but it's really nice, and it even has a texture. Look at that. See how the texture in the front looks. It even looks like a stained glass window. So that's pretty cool. I like it. So I got this today, and it has pretty colors too. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I was seeing in the, when you go and purchase something from Amazon, and then I don't know about you, but I like to go into the look at that. I like to go into what people are saying and you know how they take pictures and like a review or whatever. That's what it is. And there was pictures of people when they have the sun coming in through their window. And you could see like the reflection of it on the wall, like that. When you put a prism in the against the sun, like the light, it has all those pretty colors. That's what this does. That's what this was right here. That's how it looks like. I'm afraid I would I don't think they're that hard to take care of, Esta Maria. Very cool. I love it, Alicia. I love it. So this is what I got today, and I'll play around and see what we could make with this. This is pretty cool. If I don't like it, I'll put it in a window. I'll put it in a window. But this is what I got today from the Amazon, okay? It's going to be awesome, Miss Darla. Miss Darla, do you think I can come up with a good project with this, Miss Darla? What do you guys think? All right, so what we got right here. And I hope you all enjoyed. I need some sun catchers for my window. I want that on some of my window. Exactly. These are for windows, like for actual windows. This is what this is. I'll give you guys the link for it. This is just for windows. But Manny has to go in and do something with it. All right. Very good. Is it self-adhesive? Yes, it is self-adhesive, Susan. It is. do it. Put it in a window. I know if I can't use it, I'm gonna go to a random window and just and just put it. I really should put it on my window here, and put it there. Okay. So, anyways, everybody, I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. I forgot to put this back in. I will see you guys tomorrow. So I hope that you have all enjoyed like these projects that we have been doing. Videos will be a little bit crazy here. Oh, look at this. This looks like a nice display right here. Videos will be a little bit random. There's a couple of things that I need to be taken care of here in the next couple of weeks. So my videos will be random. They will be very, very random. But it's all gonna be good. So look, we made all these projects. We made this last night. We made this this afternoon, and then we just made this one today. So we've been getting busy. All right. So you all have a fantastic night, and I will see some of you at the toy box, and then some of you I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow we do have coffee with Manny. Okay. So have a fantastic evening, and I will see you tomorrow. As always.